Do it. A chair? I'm going to score, and then we've got interference ref here.
Nice. Top notch, baby.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Just pulling just a bag down.
One oh. One each. Two one. Two each. Three two. Three each. Four three. Five three. So we have Casey Horne in blue and John Kim Choi in red, both Memphis players. 6-3. Seven three left.
7-3 left.
Left. Yeah. 7-3. Eight three. That was a good drop shot by John Kim Choi. It's 4-8. We've seen just a few too many unforced errors from the player in red. 9-4. Remarkable retrieving.
Good point.
5-9. John is not giving up on this first game yet. 6-9. Seven nine. 10-7, KC with a chance at game ball. $11-7 game to KC. Okay. Yeah. Good call.
Hey, what's up, man?
Are you,
Players have 2 minutes.
are you still being recorded here?
Yes.
So watch what you say.
It's fine. All right, second game. One zero. One all choice. Two one right.
Nice.
Two each choice. Double bounce. 3-2. Four two right.
Oh.
5-2. Hey Adam, do you want to try to fool with the angle and see if you can get it better?
I'll do it between
Okay. 5-2 left. Six two. John is still seeing a few too many unforced errors. It could either be nerves about the semifinal or a little residual soreness from yesterday's matches. 8-2. 3-7. Eight-3 choice. John Kim had a marathon of a match in the first round against Shay Conaway. Barely made it through.
Josh.
4-8 choice. Barely staying in. Is up on the right. 9-4 choice. Nine four.
Yeah. Yeah.
10-4 game ball.
Nice.
Great kid.
Yeah.
5-10 choice game ball.
Let's go.
11-5 game to KC. Make sure it stays plugged in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was. Yeah.
Third game. One zero. Good drop shot from John. One each. A little out of reach for KC. 2-1. Two each.
So,
3-2 choice. 3-2. 3-2. Three all choice.
shots.
4-3 choice. We're seeing John have some good success with the right back corner. Wouldn't be surprised if we see more of that shot. For each choice. 5-4. Six, 4.
You guys all play together in Memphis?
Yeah, I played too much with John. I played with KC.
7-4.
Nice shot.
8-4, right. Oh, I'm sorry. 5-7, choice. Eight, 5.
Nice.
6-8, choice.
Nice job.
7-8. You'll notice when given choice, John will serve from the left because KC is a southpaw.
Nice.
8-all. Nine, 8, choice. And with that, KC has 2 match balls on his hands. And he takes it. 11-8. Match. Eleven 7, 11-5, 11-8. Match to KC Horne.
Nice match.
Yeah, this makes more sense. Get a new one.
Next on court, we have Scott LaPointe versus Albert Johnson. Scott is a member of the Nashville Squash Club, and Albert is the returning champ from last year's tournament. Should be a good match. He did.
3-1.
I don't remember the score.
So who are the division champs? Like C, D.
So number one coming out of D group was Evan. Yeah. Group C number one was Izzy Wiseman. Group B number one was Adam. Group B number two was Brian Freeheim. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4 coming out of Group A was Albert, Casey, John Kim Choi, and then Scott.
These two were pretty awesome. I think you won the match 3-1. John, right? Do you guys play at the same club or?
Yeah, well, we play, there's only two, well, there's 4 courts, but the main one is the Rose courts and Albert doesn't play, but Casey and Casey play in their own group. I and the rest of the players in another group. I think I played Albert 3 times, or 4 times, the total time I've been at Memphis. Casey, this is the first time I played, so I had to come all the way to Nashville to play. Yeah, we never played. This is our first game.
Well, this is the first of many.
But you guys all played the Rose mostly? So they have a community membership there?
So Rose College allows guest fees, which is pretty reasonable. So if you only play once in squash, it's $200 a year.
Oh, that's kind of like Vanderbilt, but it's 400.
So
your courts-
they're about equivalent to this. There's not that many college students playing, so it's not that crowded.
Yeah, same here. We do have a squash club. I mean, the squash club and band undergrads compete in the squash club levels.
Is there a big group there?
They have a full team over, and the top 3 are close to 5-0 players. Yeah, so it can be.
So there's Rose tries to start off with squash club almost every year.
Yeah.
And they start off nice with 25 people, but as the year progresses, they slowly drop out, and then
Well, they,
before the semester ends, there are pretty much no one left.
maybe Evan or the captain should communicate with
Yeah.
their
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
you know.
Trade back and forth.
Yeah, at least they have a little bit of dual matches.
We have Scott serving. Do you mind? I don't know, somewhere. 0 right. 0s each. Perhaps a little confusingly, both players are wearing all black, but we have one each choice.
Go by the shoes.
Scott LaPointe has got a black bandana and green shoes, and Albert Johnson a white bandana and white shoes. 2-1.
Are you the brother?
2-1.
Oh, you are.
Left.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know you were right. 3-1 right. Out. 4-1 left.
5-1, right.
Nice.
6-1 left. Albert is our top seed, and he really came through the group stage and quarterfinals with minimal court time. So he has a fresh set of legs. 7-1, whereas Scott may be a little more tired. 2-7 choice. 2-7 choice. 2.
Oh.
8-2 choice.
Yeah, I know.
Nine two. Left. Nine two left. Ten two right. Game ball. Albert has managed to get 8 game balls here. Scott is most likely going to have to regroup, find a way into that second game. But he's not giving up yet. 3-10 choice.
Oh, wicked.
11-3, game to Albert.
I like your promo on YouTube.
You like that?
But I didn't see myself.
Well, you didn't play in the tournament.
Oh, you made that?
That was from media from 2014.
Okay. All right.
See, I ref soccer. I don't
Yeah, you gotta be watch out for those rabid parents.
Oh gosh. Oh my god. What's up?
So you need a security escort.
Well, no, there's this little parents that were like, well, I was playing my own game. One of the refs that were really bad. We didn't see, we have a fence behind our goal, and people were walking, we were going goals in the stands, and so we shot, it wasn't like an 8-year-old kid. Like, I just went up, can you please walk around the fence, and they're already halfway done. And he's like, no, they just stop arguing at each other, saying, hey, we're gonna keep walking across, and we're like,
8-year-old kid?
yeah, no, I don't know, one of the person hit me right there, and stop because they weren't behind. I say because for safety.
Yeah.
And then I did it, I said it confused. And it's just right.
Yeah.
You know what ratio would play between the tournaments and the what level?
Which one?
What level?
Ratio would definitely you play 6-0.
Here, try to make sure to
Yeah,
not
there's
move
the
this.
6-0 is the open division pro.
He's at least a 5'5".
Yeah, I mean,
He
no,
was
but
on the
he
intercollegiates
played. No,
twice.
he played though. He played in that tournament. He played 6-0.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. He played 6.
And he made. I think he made the final.
6.
Yeah, but he didn't win.
All right, Albert serving. Second game, zeros. One-o choice.
Yeah.
One each, choice. Two, one, choice.
Oh, okay.
Two each, choice. Two each. Three, two. Three each. Scott holding even in this game. And with an unforced error from Albert, a small lead at 4-3.
Wow, nice point.
Four each. Oftentimes with two right-handed players, you'll see this exchange down the left-hand wall. Five, four left. Six, four. Seven, four left. Eight, four right. Nine, four left. 9-4. Ten, 4, game ball. 11-4, game. Game. $11-4, game to Albert. So John, you know Albert's game probably better than anyone else here. What does Scott need to do to get this third game?
Cripple him. Albert gets stronger the more he plays. Scott gave him some easy points there after 4-5.
So needs to somehow cut down on unforced errors.
Yeah, well, Albert's not tired at all, and he's going to get better.
Well, I know from personal experience that playing Albert can really expose some of your weaknesses and make those unforced errors come out.
Yeah. He's hurting him bad with that drop shot to the front corner.
Hmm.
You're going to put Choi and Casey out right after this?
So they went first. They're already done. And Casey made it out of that one.
Whoa, 3 straight.
Yes. Yes, it was.
They started at 12, not 1.
The semi started at 12.
How much rest does Albert get then for the next?
That's going to be a little bit at the discretion of the players. We'll just see. You know,
Winner, I should say.
15 minutes, 20 minutes max. But I expect that they'll want to continue while they're warm.
So what were the scores with John and Casey?
Here's the score sheet for that. So we got, Casey was. Yeah. They were close. They were all
So he beat
fought.
a strong B player to get into the semis, right?
This AB is not the groups, it's just
Yeah,
on
right.
the score sheet.
Quarterfinal match, pretty strong player.
Oh, right, that's a good point. Yeah, he's definitely, he had more time.
Casey.
Are you going to play the one?
Make sure we're not blocking that. Maybe, can you swap seats with, yes.
Thanks.
And YY here is our interference.
All right, I'm sorry. It's okay.
All right, third game, Albert serving.
Albert,
Sir? 40. 41. How about the other fellow?
50.
51, they have 10 years for us.
1-0 left. One each choice. Got a scrappy point on our hands, and Albert puts it in the neck. 2-1 choice. Oh. 3-1 left. Four one, right. 4-1. Five one. 6-1. Right. 6-1. Seven one. Left. Seeing Scott probably get a little tired, and unforced errors are hard to control. Both players clearly prefer play to be continuous. Right. 8-1. Nine one. Scott going for a cheap point there, didn't work out. Ten one. Right. Match ball. 10-1. 10-1 match ball. And with the bow, Albert takes it. All right. Great match. Great match. 11-3, 11-4, 11-1. Match to Albert. Next we have the final. The Albert and KC.
In Atlanta, he plays 5-5.
5-5.
He plays well, and would win a 5-0
So you got rest.
in Atlanta. In the
got him
Nationals, he
won.
played 5-0.
Yeah.
But there are no age divisions in the Nationals, so
Yeah,
they're
right.
playing college players.
Sure.
Racing college players.
Oh, yeah. I played
And he played very close. He just played the Nationals a couple months ago.
Oh,
He lost a close match to him.
at 5-0 level?
At 5-0.
Yeah.
But he won his way into the 5-0 by winning in Nashville, winning in Atlanta for him. So he was
Wow. That's great.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that sports is where I started in Atlanta. It's very big down there.
Right. 2 minutes. A lot of history here.
Yeah, is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, as a fellow Memphian, John, can you fill us in with any backstory to this battle?
High school
perhaps?
classmates
High school class?
That's right, Memphis University School.
in U.S. Albert was a great basketball player. KC was a great tennis player.
Ah,
Actually won the doubles in the Division III his senior year.
now as I understand it, Albert played a little pro ball in Europe.
He played a good deal of basketball in Europe. Yeah, very high level.
So we've got a strong athlete here who picked up squash perhaps later in life.
He's the best basketball player probably Rhodes ever had. He probably could have played for University of Memphis in those years.
And KC taking his racket skills from tennis and
Right.
coming on over to squash.
They both started playing about 10 or 12 years ago, and neither had played at all until then.
Well, they've really obviously learned the sport formally and really playing some of the best squash I know I've seen in person.
Yeah.
But why don't you mention his recent tournament play?
Oh, yeah, I say Albert played the Nationals in the 5-0s a month ago.
And where did that take place?
That was in Philadelphia at Drexel.
Very nice. How did he do?
He lost his match, but it was very close, and I was telling your friend that in the Nationals, there's no age division, so 5-0, a 41-year-old could be playing a 21-year-old, which I think is probably what happened. But in Atlanta, they both did very well earlier this year. KC beat Tom Rumpler, who's a former pro,
I know Tom, yeah.
and Albert played in the 5-5s and the 6-0s. So
0 each, choice.
So you beat Tom Russell, huh?
Game on. So as both players know each other's game, I really expect a tough match here. 1-0 right. Albert is in the blue shirt and KC is in the gray. Two-0. Left. Three-0.
want your seat back?
Albert running KC around a little bit. KC's going to have to clean up his game and get in front of Albert.
Albert really makes
4-0 left.
He mixes up.
4-0 left.
He knows where his opponent is.
Good shot.
Albert somehow clearing for that shot. Ooh. 5-0. Six-0 left. KC is going to have to get on the scoreboard here soon, or he's really going to be in trouble with this first game.
Good get.
7-0.
Hey, John.
7-0. Right. Seven oh.
14.
8-0 left. Nine oh right. 9-0.
Left.
9-0 right.
Ooh.
Got the first unforced error from Albert to give KC a point on the scoreboard. 1-9. See if he can claw his way back out of this one. Players exchanging a few pleasantries. Ooh. 2-9 left. 3-9.
He may have just won the point and lost the game.
KC is definitely fighting to stay in this game.
It's a stroke.
And with that stroke, Albert has a chance at game ball. 10-3. Great straight work from these players. Game 11-3. Game to Albert, 11-3.
Good hustle, big guy. Both big guys.
Does that look good?
It looks good. But it doesn't capture the whole.
Yeah, there's not a way to do it. You just don't have the space. You can't get far enough away.
Oh, we need an extension.
I should point out that
Well, so John, yes.
KC had to play John Choi, who's right here. And John's a very good player, and even though he lost
wasn't
3-0,
close.
the games were competitive, 7-8, something like that. So, that's an hour ago. He's
I
probably
don't like
tired.
this because if you push the table, it'll, yeah.
And fortunately, your head does show up on that thing.
Sorry, I just see that coming.
John, you did well. Those scores are very good.
There's no way to capture all of this at all. I'm just trying to figure out how to capture.
No.
Huh? I'm sorry.
Well, John, Albert's court demeanor seems pretty relaxed. How do you think KC is viewing this game right now?
They're such good friends. I think KC would like to get ahead in the second game. Get up 5-1 or 5-2 or something. Make Albert tin a little bit, push a little bit, get some cheap points. He doesn't want to get down, obviously, 5-6-0 like he was before.
So we should be looking for a really strong
I think
performance from KC
will
coming out of
shoot
the
a little
gates.
more, don't you think? I think he'll go for quick points. He's probably a little bit tired.
So a little bit of some short game.
The longer the point goes, the more it favors Albert. Yeah.
Second game, Albert serving.
There you go. That's what he needs, a couple of quickies like that.
1-0. So we're really expecting KC to come out of the gate strong here, try to establish a lead in this second game. You can see him hustling here.
There you go.
Oh, yes, big guy.
2-0. 2-0 left.
That's the game
3-0.
plan.
We have an unforced error there from Albert into the bottom of the 10. Perhaps KC has found some chinks in the armor. One three, choice. Two three. Albert has evened it up at 3 each. Determined not to let KC into the second game. really seeing all four corners of the court being used in this point. And just a little low from Albert. 4-3. Choice. 4-3. For each choice. KC getting a little frustrated that he can't get in front of Albert, which is essential to executing good drop shots and generally controlling the point. 5-4. Five each choice. 5-5.
Mm.
6-5. 6-5. KC hitting it slightly out of court there to make for 7-5.
Oh.
8-5 right. 8-5 right. Nine five.
Oh. Tough one.
10-5 right, game ball. Albert a chance to take this second game.
Nice.
Game, Albert. 11-5, game Albert.
Shea Albert's only weakness is that he's the best player in Memphis. He has nobody that can beat him. And that means it's hard to raise your level without going.
I see.
You need a peer or somebody that you can, like the rest of us, can.
That's a really good
clobber you,
point.
So you can keep climbing.
So in the coming years, we
he's
can at
beaten
least.
all the good players in Memphis and in Tennessee, and most of them in Atlanta. But in Atlanta, there are still people who can beat him 6, 6, and 6.
Mhm.
So he can keep improving.
I see.
But if you don't get to play those people every week, like
Right.
college players get to play good players every week, and senior players get to play good players, a few times a year.
So perhaps in the coming years, we can count on Albert not getting any better.
Didn't you say last year that you have a Nashville player who played some Ivy League squash?
We did, and he, I believe, has moved since getting his MBA from Vanderbilt.
Okay.
We had Mauricio, who played varsity for Princeton,
Yeah.
and
Robert.
really could have played on the world tour if he so chose.
Yeah, well, that would be an interesting match.
Mauricio did play PSA.
Oh, did he?
PSA.
Well, then he may have he spent some time on the tour then. Do you have any ideas to his top ranking?
No, but he was a PSA player.
Yeah, we had 2 players.
But then Robert was the Ivy League player.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Berkeley papers are.
So, Albert ready to serve up this third game, 0-0. On the left. Staying in court. Both players really trying to get this first point. That stroke. Stroke.
He's going to play a let.
Oh, let?
It's a friendly let.
It was.
He said he wasn't there.
Okay.
Okay. So what do we?
At least left.
So we're doing.
He gave
We're doing 1. All right, 1-0. 1-0.
Yeah, he's giving up.
Albert has conceded that point. Very sportsmanlike behavior.
Good drop.
2-0.
That's the first drop he's gotten down in 3 games.
He's gonna have to do more of that if he's gonna pull off this third game. One, two. Choice. Fast? I don't know. Maybe not.
You saw how he whacked that last backhand. It's about twice as hard as he's hitting, so he's holding back. So.
2 each. So again, we're seeing Albert settle into a comfortable rhythm. 3-2 left. And KC is fighting to stay in this championship final. Two. It's a tough error from KC. Really needed that point. 4-2. Five two. Albert playing through a little bit of interference there. Four five. I'm sorry, 3-5. 3-5. Just staying in court, but a strong boast from Albert. 6-3, choice. Seven three. 4-7.
Nice.
5-7. KC making a run at this game. 5-7. And with that tired boast and unforced error, gives Albert an 8-5 lead. Out of court, 6-8. Nine, 6.
Yeah, nice shot.
7-9. Point is still going.
Yes.
Casey takes it. 8-9. Casey has a chance to level up here for the third game. Out of court. 9 each.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
And with that unforced error, KC has his first game ball against Albert. 10-9. We might be seeing a second win here from KC. Oh! 11-9, KC. 11-9, game to KC. Game's 2-1, Albert's in the lead.
Yeah, he did. He didn't get down by 4 points. He was down by 2. He got to 8-7. You're in the
So he
game.
kept within range for the
Yeah,
entire game.
sure. And then he got some free points. He got a couple of 10s.
So with maybe a little adrenaline here, you think KC is going to be able to battle it out in this fourth game?
My money's on it.
Or are we going to see a strong return from Albert?
I think so. Well, plus he's up 2 games. So he's up a game. But, you know, he hit. I saw 1 loose serve in 3 games. And KC killed it. Otherwise, everybody here knows there's a foot difference between a real good serve and a serve that is not any good. That's going to get killed. And Albert hit 1 loose serve. And KC hit a winner, but 1 winner in 3 games is not very many.
Very impressive showing from both players.
Yeah.
Finally got him retrieving a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't get beat 0-0.
Good play.
So what's going through KC's mind here in terms of?
He's glad he won that game.
Next breath.
Let's breathe.
Yeah.
All right, so
He's got a.
KC will be serving up
Yeah,
this.
he's not going to
first
get
game.
4 10s in this game. He's maybe get 1 or 2, but he's not going to get 4 10s.
Fourth game, 0 each. Strong drive work from both players, but squeezing an unforced error out of Albert. 1-0 left.
It's a loose serve. It's a tired serve.
One each. So KC perhaps losing a little focus with his exhaustion. And Albert making another great drop shot there. 2-1. I think Albert knows he's going to see some good success in the front of the court with Albert knows that, seeing that KC's a little tired. (4-1) right.
No
5-1. 5-1. Six one.
Nice.
2-6. Choice. 2-6.
Nice.
7-2. Choice. 7-2. 7-2.
That's a stroke.
And with that stroke, 3-7. KC serving. Choice.
Rare drop miss.
4-7. Four seven.
There you go.
5-7. With a little misdirection there, KC was able to keep the ball out of Albert's reach.
Held it an extra half a second.
5-7. Too tight. 8-5.
Shot.
6-8. Choice. 6-8. 6-8. Seven, 8 left. So that strong drive, KC has managed to level up in this fourth game. He just must be running on fumes, John.
He ran on 2 good shots. He got a 10. Tight. Oh, 10.
Albert is having some trouble with his short game, giving KC a lead of 9-8. KC's thinking about
He needs
that
a quick,
5th game.
Needs a quick point. Kill it.
Back wall, Boast. Albert is really on life support here, and that goes out of court.
Line.
Squeezing an unforced error, 10-8. 2 game balls for KC to take this into a 5th game. 10-8.
He's gonna come back. Look out. Look out.
Well done.
Well, John, I just don't know what to expect next.
That's a great effort. He played really well. And Albert was hot as he could be in the first part of that game. It looked like he was going to run away 11-1.
I saw at least a few points where KC was in the front left corner and drove it into this back right corner. He's having
It looked like
good success
he
with
held the
that.
shot a half a second longer. He looked left, and he just got a little more adrenaline. He got a little more heat out of it.
He's really trying to make the court bigger for Albert, have him run around a little bit more, not just stay in the center.
I thought Albert guessed rail both times, and he went cross court.
Albert gets to just about everything, so if you can do some misdirection with holding your shot.
The key is to get him to stop moving.
Yeah.
You get him to stop and then stop. If you actually hit while he's moving, it makes the adjustment.
It is really important for KC to interrupt the rhythm of Albert
It
here.
is. If you can actually get any player to actually stop
You guys, the biggest line has changed.
away,
Loser drops back
then
up
we
like
can start
Choi.
again. Requires a lot more effort. Easily said than done.
All right, well, KC will be serving up this 5th game. Got a real match on our hands, not just a walkthrough for Albert this year.
Very, very costly display.
Last year was strongly contested as well by Asif Ahmed.
They won 5 games last year?
No, Asif pulled out in the semis.
Albert is trying to turn his one-time win into a 2-year streak, and KC is looking for his first Nashville title.
Not sparing anything on the first point.
No.
Good shots.
Back wall, Boast into the corner.
Great count, great count.
Oh.
Nice hustle.
Albert puts it away into the nick. 1-0.
Too much.
A little bit of a tired Boast there.
I wouldn't even call it a post.
Sidewall shot into the 10. KC is looking to pick up some points fast here. Just wide enough. Albert gains a 3-0 lead in this 5th game. 3-0.
Oh, all right.
1-3. KC really needed that drop shot.
Nothing's going on.
4-1, choice. Two, 4. 2-4.
Yeah.
2-4, right.
Let Choi or Stroke?
Let
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
2-4. Yeah, if you would, John, could you, and simplify if you need to, but the difference between a let and a stroke for some of our beginner players.
Watch this point. A stroke is where the shooter doesn't get to take the shot because the other player's in the way.
3-4.
A let is sort of unavoidable contact.
So a stroke would be a worse form of interference, leading to
Yes, taking away a winning chance from the shooter. And deliberate blocking too is a stroke.
5-3.
Yep. Yep.
6-3. 6-3. Hard unforced error there from KC into the bottom of the 10. 7-3. Onto the strings of Albert there, but a little too quick.
The shot was so bad it was good.
4-7. Staying it.
Freebie.
Out of court. 5-7.
Great rail.
Very tight. 6-7.
Deja vu.
This is Casey's time.
Anybody's game now.
6-7.
Casey's come back.
Albert's not feeling so confident at this point. Might be in trouble.
Nice kid.
Seven each. There is nothing between these two players. 2 games each, 7 points each. 7-7.
Shot of the match.
Eight, 7 choice.
Always a win. Tough shot.
KC knowing that really hurt him. Sometimes exhaustion can come on after a long point like that and you don't win it.
Well, and then you give away the next one.
Ooh.
Patient.
Albert recovering when he's in trouble amazingly well. 9-7. KC on the ropes a bit.
No.
10-7 championship ball. Match. Match to Albert. If we get everybody on the court. Players, you mind staying on court? All right, if you could. Come on, everybody. We're gonna step on court here.